what the purpose of the meeting held in Shepparton last night was about.
Yeah, this meeting was part of a national consultation process that we've got happening at the moment called Shaping Our Future, and it's really looking at how the industry positions itself to be as successful as it can in the future, and particularly with respect to the use of gestation stalls. And we're really saying, are we as an industry, do we believe that we're going to have the luxury of choosing in the future whether we use gestation stalls or not, or is it going to be forced on us that we have to take them away?
Is it about perceptions, do you think, that there's some concern coming back about the use of gestation stalls, or is it about animal husbandry and welfare?
Well, I think it's about both issues, and the two major stakeholders, of course, for our success as an industry are pigs. How well do we look after our pigs? And consumers, because they ultimately are the ones who will dictate whether we're successful through purchasing our product. Consumers need to be comfortable with how we raise pigs. They do have some concerns about the use of gestation stalls, and we particularly get that feedback through the retailers. But of course we can't just change and use another system if it's not going to result in the highest possible welfare of the animals themselves. So we have to find a balance between those two needs of those two key stakeholder groups.
Would it simply be a case of just switching from out of gestation stalls and that's it, or does that involve some sort of cost or change in practice for the producers?
Well, there would clearly be a cost associated with that. There's a lot of reconfiguration that needs to happen in sheds if farms decide that they're not going to use stalls anymore. We estimate that's going to cost something like $400 a sow, which if you add it up over the whole industry is tens of millions of dollars. And there's probably an ongoing cost of production impact too. All of these economic impacts are being measured through a special study that we've commissioned, and we'll have some better results on that study by mid-August and to mid-September.
And when will the consultation process with producers wind up?
Well, we have 2 months of face-to-face meetings finishing around the end of August, but the whole process really goes right up until our annual general meeting in Melbourne in mid-November, and there's lots of other things other than meetings happening. There's a whole website, blogs, teleconferencing, lots of things happening, hopefully to give producers every possible opportunity to have their say about this issue.
Good, thanks Andrew, appreciate your time.